I'm Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner, and I'm excited to announce the release of Livable Frederick. Livable Frederick is a whole new initiative and new approach to planning for our future to make sure that Frederick County remains a great place to live, work, and recreate, and to ensure our high quality of life for future generations. How and where we grow has been a hot topic in Frederick County for many years. Livable Frederick is a reset, a fresh start that sets out on a whole new path to make sure that we grow better and grow well. Livable Frederick starts with a community vision for what Frederick County will be like in 25 years and beyond. We know our residents want to preserve the things we love about Frederick County: our agricultural heritage, our rich history, our authentic downtowns, and our cultural amenities. And we want to make sure that the people who will live here in the future have choices on where to live, options for jobs, so that people can live, work, and play without leaving Frederick County. The draft Livable Frederick plan is out, so now it's your turn to tell us what you think and to help us make our shared community vision a reality. We can grow well, we can preserve what we value and love about Frederick County, and ensure our high quality of life for many years to come.
So Livable Frederick is a community-based vision that is going to put together a strategic comprehensive plan to help inform our planning and growth decisions in the county for the next 25 years.
Livable Frederick is different. Instead of looking at an empty container and figuring out if we can fill it and how we fill it, instead in Livable Frederick we are determining what it is that we want in our community.
I think this plan is a very innovative, very different approach than what's been done in the past, and I think it makes a lot more sense in terms of really understanding what the plan is trying to propose and what the plan is trying to do.
Livable Frederick certainly looks at the things that are impacting our community. The difference with Livable Frederick is we are determining our future. We are determining how to grow, when to grow, where to grow. That is a fundamental difference between Livable Frederick and previous comprehensive planning efforts in Frederick County.
What County Executive Gardner wanted to do in this case was to be proactive. Rather than have our politicians and subject matter experts make these decisions themselves, what Jan decided to do was go out to the community and ask them directly what they wanted.
And we received well over 2,000 responses, and it generated well over 15,000 separate qualitative statements that we then looked at, analyzed, and summarized into different categories, and that directly led to the creation of a common vision for the county.
They can look at this effort and see it as the beginning of a new visionary approach to community planning. Not just single-mindedly looking at the land use capacity issues, but looking at the overall health of the community and all of the systems that go into making that happen.
4 themes emerged: our community, our health, our economy, and our environment. Those were the issues and the themes that our county residents really spoke to and were important to them, and we wanted to use that to continue to frame our comprehensive plan.
People are telling us that they want communities that offer them options for the types of places that they want to live, types of housing. They want places where they can walk to a store or ride a bike to a store. They want places that are close by to community and neighborhood schools. People want to be able to get out and enjoy local nightlife. They want to be entertained. They want to go to restaurants. They want to enjoy themselves as well as getting in the car and driving to work in the morning. Our challenge as planners and our challenge as the community of Frederick County is to create communities that accomplish this. And where our communities fall short now, we need to find ways to enhance them, to make them the best communities they can possibly be.
So when I think about public health and about the population's health And when I think of the word and the term Livable Frederick, well, if a population's not healthy, then our community really isn't livable. And when I think about business thriving and individuals thriving, communities thriving, they have to be healthy in order to thrive. And that's where public health is intimately related to the social conditions, to the economic and the environmental conditions.
Well, I think everyone likes to see green fields and crops growing from an aesthetic point, but in addition to that, you know where the location of your food is coming from. I think people want to know that more and more every day. They're willing to pay an additional premium for food that they know the source, they know how it's been treated, they know how long it takes to get to the marketplace. So I think that's extremely important to Frederick County, to the citizens of Frederick County.
We're an hour from Baltimore, we're an hour from Washington. And so being at that intersection, it sort of puts us at the point of that economic triangle of activity.
We will continue to focus on our high-growth industries such as biotech, technology, and professional services, as we also focus on hospitality and tourism and transportation and logistics, while we understand Frederick's heritage in manufacturing and agriculture.
I think agriculture is a very viable part of our economy. With food production, you have your food produced in a very localized area. So you have the advantage of freshness. You know about the quality of food that you're getting, and it certainly lends to the economic benefit that is close by here in Frederick, where you don't have to have food shipped in from across the country, and I think that's a great advantage for Frederick County.
It opens up a lot of opportunities. Opportunities for employment, opportunities for new businesses to come in, opportunities for more creative enterprises to take place in a way that gives us a strong economic base to support our high quality of life that we have in Frederick County.
Keeping ahead of how all these industries continue to evolve and grow, while we also keep a pulse on our emerging markets that nicely blend into our diverse industries, is how Livable Frederick will keep Frederick moving. It really is an exciting time in Frederick County.
An important characteristic that I think we have seen the community point to over and over again as the reason they stay or move to Frederick County is our environment. And when we talk about the environment here, we talk about our natural environment.
And so the goal of our chapter was to meet the vision of the citizens. So for example, they wanted clean water. They wanted clean air and healthy air to breathe. And they wanted to see us move forward in the clean energy economy and to create opportunities for private enterprise.
We're the largest county in the state of Maryland. We have hundreds of thousands of acres of agricultural land. We have several national parks, state parks, local parks, and we have a healthy river and tributary system that we continue to make better as we move into the future.
People come to Frederick County for a reason. We have beautiful forests and streams. We have mountain biking, we have hiking trails. We have a lot of amenities that drive quality of life here in Frederick County. People love to come to visit here, and we want to make sure that those things exist long-term for everyone.
All in all, over 125 people have had a direct role in creating the content of this plan. This is not purely an instrument that came from county staff or from a few different people. It really is authored by a wide variety of people from the community.
So our action plan after the adoption of this plan, after the adoption of Livable Frederick, is to move forward with these small area plans and make it happen on the ground. And that won't end the community involvement. It won't end residents' input into the process. As a matter of fact, those small area plans will require an immense level of participation from folks in the community, from neighborhoods, from business owners, from landowners. We need that input going forward. It doesn't end with Livable Frederick. We need to hear what folks think about their neighborhoods and their communities, and we need to know how they want them to grow and develop in future years.
Livable Frederick is important because it's one way that we make sure in 2025, in 2040, and beyond that this continues to be a great community to live, a great community to work, a great community for us to raise our families.
We just can't come out of this thing with a planning document. That's not the goal. The goal is to have livable places. The goal is to have excellent communities, physical places that people want to live, work, and play. And if we don't do that, Livable Frederick will have been a failure.
We're lucky to live in a place this wonderful. We want to keep it that way for ourselves and for future generations. And that's a big part of what we're trying to do with Livable Frederick. To take the things that are great about Frederick County and keep them great. And to take the things about Frederick County that are gaps and that could use improvement and head in the direction of those improvements so that we have a bright future for everyone.
What we do today has a positive result on the future of Frederick County, and that I can retire and look back on this work and understand that at the end of the day we made Frederick County a better place, a livable place.